Aloha, Monday, February 13th, 2023. It's the day after the Super Bowl and the day before Valentine's Day. So nobody is actually living for today. Everyone is either living for tomorrow or living in yesterday. It's kind of easy with the amount of replays of the game-winning field goal kick over and over, or the amount of Valentine's Day themed commercials and decorations thrown out in public spaces all over the place, like in schools, libraries, government buildings, city halls. The quote-unquote imagined communities that sociologist Benedict Anderson described many years ago hold true today more than they ever have. The street cats were very hungry on Monday morning today. I brought 16 cans of wet canned food, a bucket full of kibble, and a half bucket full of treats. There were a few overnight thunderstorms, but it wasn't raining at 4:20 when I started the feeding. Like I said and always say, God seems to stop the feeding long enough for me to feed the cats. It was very windy, and it kept blowing the coffee filters all over the place. The cats were so hungry because many of them didn't get anything to eat yesterday on Sunday due to the severe weather. I gave them all the food I had today. 12 of the 16 cans were 9 lives, but the cats were so hungry they didn't complain. I went on a few bike rides over the weekend, and inner city Honolulu has gotten pretty bad, pretty dangerous. Criminals feel enabled and they're looking for a victim. This is due to a change in the elimination of cash bail in Hawaii. Unless you committed the most heinous of offenses, then the perps are released within hours regardless of the crime. The Monday after the Super Bowl is always one of the most dangerous days to leave your house. This is because half or more of the public recently lost money, and even more of them are hungover. Either way, you got a lot of pissed off, hungover, asshole, football-watching lunatics driving around on the roads, cutting people off, speeding, and driving on the shoulder just to get to their soul-sucking jobs. Now, I'm not a genius when I say this, but I don't think it's a good idea to work 40, 50 hours per week as a security guard or a janitor or in retail or as a fast food worker, but then also spend your leisure time, the few hours off you have per week, watching programming that the corporations and elites want you to watch, specifically designed for you to watch, to keep you in check, to keep you spinning on the rat wheel. Well, while I was riding my bike ride during the Super Bowl, I kept seeing grown men at work on the clock, security guards, pizza delivery men, and even construction workers. And they kept looking at their phones, checking the score to that football game, the game that really has no meaningful significance for their own life. But they're checking their phone every second like it was the birth of their first child. They got them right where they want them. The elites do, that is. My name is Gregory Brandt. I'm a writer here in Honolulu, Hawaii. I feed a gang of street cats every morning before breakfast. Join me live on TikTok at 4:20 and check out the videos I make today and every day. Aloha.